Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We hope that you had a great weekend with the nice weather. Today's assignment for math is just going to be to watch this video. It's going to be 5 minutes or less, and then we want you guys to complete the IXL strand BB.6, and that's a 6th grade strand. Go for an 80% SMART score or higher. So what we're going to be focusing on today is we are going to give you an equation from a word problem, and you have to complete a table. So if I look at the first problem right here on my screen, it says there are 7 days in a week. Then it says let X represent the number of weeks and Y represent the corresponding number of days. So I've already got my X and Y variables defined, and now we're going to complete this table. Here's the key piece. They give you the equation. So y equals 7x. Whatever number I plug in from my x column into the x variable, it's going to give me my y value. So if you look at the one that they already gave you, they substituted the 2 in for the x, and it gives you the y. So you'll actually do the multiplication, because this obviously 7x is really 7 times x. So 7 times 2 is 14, and that's where they got the 14 from. So if I go back to the first one, well, I'm going to substitute 1 in for x. So y equals 7 times x, and I'm going to substitute in a 1 where the x was. Well, we all know 7 times 1 is 7. So for my first row there, it's going to be 7. And then same thing on the 3. Now you can obviously just tell yourself, okay, we did this when we were doing rate tables. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. So that's how we'd like you filling in your tables. You have to pay very close attention to the equation that they give you, because sometimes it's going to ask you, like, not the first column, it might ask you to use the second column and vice versa. And I have one more problem just so we can make sure we're all on board. In a board game, the player who makes the last move receives a 6-point bonus for ending the game. Let S represent the score before the end game bonus, so the score before, and F represents the final score. Here's my equation. Complete the table. So F equals S plus 6. So it looks like here I need to find the missing F values because they're all blank, and I need to use the S values in this column, and I'm going to substitute them all in right there. So for the first one, I'll do it in red. F equals, well, if I replace the numbers, or I replace the S with the number 6, it's going to be 6 plus 6 is, we'll do the math, 12. So this is going to be 12. I'll do a different color. I'm going to replace the S with this, or I'm going to replace the letter S with the number 7. So F equals S plus 6. F equals 7 plus 6. Okay, I know 7 plus 6 is 13. So that would come here. And then I'll do the last one in this color, and same thing. I'm going to use the original equation that they gave me. And I know F equals, I'm going to substitute 8 in for S. 8 plus 6 is 14. So this is it, guys. This is all you're doing today. You are using an equation to complete the table. And again, try to aim for an 80 or higher. Go for that 100.